Hey y'all, it's Katrina with Faith and Loops Crochet. Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. Today is my 3C's Monday. So 3C's Monday, what does it stand for? Stands for crochet, coffee, and chat. So what I like to do is I like to just talk about some things that are going on and maybe do a project or some market prep. Today I'm actually going to be putting keychains on these and getting them ready for my market prep. So I have a market in 6 days, and I am so excited for this particular market because it marks my anniversary market. It was the first market I ever did, so I'm like extremely excited about doing this market. I'm not sure if I'm going to do as well as I did last time. So I have the same exact spot as I did last year. So whenever you walk into the place, you have like the giveaway raffle where people have given stuff and then they raffle it all off. And that's what you walk into. And then they have just a few vendors inside of like the lobby area. And then you walk into the gym. Well, as soon as you walk into the gym, there is one booth that is facing the entrance. That's my booth. Love that spot. It's the same spot that I've had last year, and then I've done other craft events at that same place, and I've gotten the same spot like every time. So this time I actually requested it because I do love the spot. So I did like 700 and something. I think it was like $740 last year at this particular event. And it was a $40 event last year. They did raise the price to $50. So I'm hoping that I make about the same amount, if not more. We'll kind of see how it goes because I don't know how the economy exactly is in my particular area and if that's going to affect the prices or not. But I am excited about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting keychain hooks on my keychains. Now, these, I absolutely love these. They're easy to put on, and I just do it with a crochet hook. So you can see the little ball and chain. These come in a set of like 100 on Amazon. I think it was like $10 or $20 for 100 of them. And they came with the ball and chain together, I do believe. I will link whatever it is below because I can't exactly remember because it's been like a year ago since I bought them. But I still have quite a few left. So I'll link whatever I got below. But this is what they are. And for me, this it's a 3.5 clover hook. And it actually, if you can see, it actually fits perfectly in there. Trying to get it lined up so you can see. If you look, it fits perfectly in there. So I can take my crochet hook and I can stick it in where I want to put it. I want to put it right there. And then I hook the little ball on there. Trying to turn it where you can see it. I don't know if I can show it to you exactly. See how you hook it in there? And then you can kind of pull it through. And then you put the little clasp on it and you're done. And this seems to work out really good for me. It's pretty quick and easy to do. Then you just snap it. And you're good to go. So that's what I'm going to be doing with these. So I was going through my inventory and I was trying to figure out what I had and what I didn't have. And then I noticed that I did have a bunch of keychains that I had made, but had never put the keychain on there. So I decided I was going to go ahead and do that today. So I do like to kind of match them up with what they are, what color they are. I think that's more of me thing than a have to thing, but I think it works out pretty good. Now, did want to talk about this. I went to my local Joann's, and that was one of the ones that was going to close regardless of what happened with the sale and everything. And it was my whole family. My daughters went, and it was so sad. Almost all of the yarn is gone. They have very, very little yarn left, and it's sad. Like, it almost honestly brought tears to my eyes. And Joann's, it isn't just necessarily about Joann's. My family has been going into Joann's since my kids were little bitty. I've always been like a serial crafter, so I've went from one craft to another. I've done diamond painting, and I've done quilting, and I've done, sewing, and then I got into crochet. Well, I did crochet, and then I quit crocheting and quilted, and then I went back to crocheting and doing the plushies. So, like, I've been in and out of Joann's, and my kids have been right there along with me. My youngest daughter, she will be a serial crafter. She's already started. She's already got her own craft cabinet in her room. So she's already my little built-in serial crafter, which is awesome because I'm going to have a bestie that I can crochet with and that I can craft with, and that we can jump from project to project. So it's going to be great. I love it. It's already started. So, but she likes to go. And then I've raised my kids, maybe I've went a little bit too far with this, but my kids are thrifters. So, like, they don't like to spend a whole lot on anything, and you could not beat Joann's coupons. So that's gone. Michael's yarn is more expensive. You literally have to wait for the sale to come on. There's not like just a standard sale anymore. So, and then Hobby Lobby's hit or miss. Hobby Lobby has a whole lot of good stuff. They do have a lot of decent stuff, but they don't have a great yarn selection for plushies. They do for, they have a really good, like, worsted weight and acrylic section. Ugh, if I can spit it out. So, I don't like the way that set's funny. I don't like the way that sets. I'm going to change where it's at. But, so Joann's has always been our go-to because it has a little bit of everything, and it's a little store. So while I was in there, I wanted something that said Joann's. And all they had was the real little bags. I was wanting a big one, but I didn't get a big one. So my daughter had showed these to me a couple of times. And so I got a crochet hook. And the yellow crochet hook, which is the number 7, is my number 1 crochet hook. I use it with Sweet Snuggles Light, which is what I use most of the time. So it's kind of perfect. And then it's got the big twist on the back. So this is kind of my little, like, Joann's memorabilia. I wanted something that, was just Joann's, and Big Twist is just Joann. So I did get one of these. So it's just sad. I don't know what to say. I haven't been this tore up ever about a store closing, but probably the closest I've ever come to was my Kmart. I loved Kmart so much. That was like where I did like this girls shopping. My kids had pictures taken there. Like, Kmart was like my place to go. And whenever it closed, I just had a fit too. And I think this is going to be one of those things where you're always going to think back. And I'm going to think back to Joann. So that's just my little tidbit on Joann's. I do think this video is going to be a little bit shorter and sweeter though. It's pretty neat. I don't know if you all have noticed or not, but people are starting to do lives like every day of the week. So I actually got to catch Going Crochetsy's live. She had a live last night, which was pretty awesome. So like that's the Sunday, and then Stacy Makes has been doing like a Monday or Tuesday one. And then Heather with Cottontail Crafts is doing Wednesday. And then Robin with Knotting Hook has been doing Fridays. So I think it's fun. I've been trying to hop on them whenever I can. I can never catch, unless we have a snowstorm or a big storm happen or something, I can never catch Heather on live. And that's because that's church night. So like, I hate it that I miss it like every time. And by the time that I get out of church that night, it's literally like stream. I kid you not, last week it said streamed 3 minutes ago. So I just completely missed it by like 3 minutes by the time I got home and clicked on it. So, but I thought it was pretty neat that we have that Going Crochet-Z might start doing that too. I talk quite a bit with Going Crochet-Z, so it's pretty exciting to have kind of like more like a personal dialogue with her back and forth on chat. You always get to kind of know their personality a little bit more than just them sitting in front of the camera and talking. So I'm excited about that. And then, so next week, I go on the crochet retreat. Like, I'm running right from a market to a crochet retreat. So I want to make sure that I have like a good idea of exactly what I sell and what my inventory is. So I can, whenever I go to pack for the crochet retreat, I can go ahead and do market prep too. But a decent amount, not a huge amount, but I did do a decent amount of crocheting while we were on the retreat last time. So I'm thinking I might be able to do pretty good with this as well. I think I'm going to go with a brown on this one. Maybe not a green. I normally do green, but I'm kind of running low on green. So I'm going to do a brown. I'll tell you what, this is pretty just like quick and easy. Not too bad at all. And then I'll have to go through and maybe get some fluff off. So I bought that little keychain at Joann's, and then I got some. And somebody in the comment section had put on there what kind of glue to use for the felt eyes. And I couldn't find that particular glue at Joann's. So I did go ahead and get the Gorilla fabric glue. It did not say it's non-toxic on here. So I'm kind of worried about that a little bit. I'm not sure how it is once it dries. So this is what Saucy Puffin Crafts uses. Saucy Puffin Crafts? I think it's Saucy Puffin Crafts. But I'm pretty sure this is what she uses on hers. And it literally says that it has cotton, denim, polyester, felt, beads, sequins, ribbon, and more. So I'm thinking this is going to work good. I'm just kind of worried about the toxicity of it. I think it might be okay. I mean, it seems like this is what other people have used before. So I will be doing that soon. So I will. That's one of the things that I have to do as far as my whips go. I have to put the eyes on the rabbits. My rabbit. Put the eye on the rabbit right here. I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to put on here. So that might be something that I might time lapse here in a little bit. So my husband has, watched me and my kids craft forever. He tried to do, his first craft was, he wanted to make his own like fishing lures. So he wanted to do, and we call them wacky worms. I don't know if you're familiar with fishing, but that's kind of like me and my husband's like personal time in the summer. It's great. Love fishing. So he wanted to make his own wacky worms, which is basically just like a rubber worm. He did some of those, and it was great. But he had to be outside to do it because of the vapors, and he had to sit on the porch because he didn't have a place in his shed or, well, his building that would work out good to do it. So you'd have to sit on the porch, and we don't have a cover over our porch. So like you're sitting in the direct sun. So it didn't quite work out for him. So he's like, okay. So he decided that he was going to get a 3D printer and start doing that. And then maybe in the future, we could either, he would add a few in to our stuff or into my stuff, or he would, you know, like get a booth next to me. So he got it the other day. We got it earlier than what he expected. So we've been kind of like printing off little stuff. He only got 2 different colors with it. We got a whole bunch coming in, but we didn't have them yet. We couldn't wait. So he was like, okay, pick out some stuff. So the first thing I picked out was this, and it's a little stitch counter. You can just kind of turn it around and count your stitches as you go, and it's a little ball of yarn. Or, well, skein of yarn, should I say, and it's got little, and these just turn. And I thought it was really cute. It took like no time to make. It's so neat to just kind of watch it go through. And then he did this right here, which is really neat because you twist it off. And then I have a hook, or I'm sorry, I have a needle and stitch markers in there. So I can take this on the go and just kind of throw it in and have it. And then I got the matching stitch counter with it. So he made these for me. So thought I'd share them with you. Really neat. These were free on whatever website we were using. I don't even know exactly what it was, like as far as the website. But I'll have to look into that. I can get you more information if you're interested in it. But we were having fun with that all weekend. He was printing stuff off. It's probably, we were talking about, it's probably going to end up over here where my Cricut machine is. And my Cricut machine is probably going to get kicked out of this room. So, because this is like my craft room, my desk area. It's also the spare bedroom. Whenever my mom comes and stays, she's got a little area in here. So it's like starting to get pretty smushed in here. So we're going to have to come up with something different. I am actually getting through these pretty quick. So pretty happy about that. Add it to my inventory and go on. I am going to be doing my next 2 Friday videos. My intention is to do my $5 to $12 items, do a video over my inventory for those, and then do my inventory for the 15 and up items because I don't have any that are 13 and 14. So that's my plan. If everything works out according to plan, that's what I will have. So those will be my next 2 videos. And then I'm wrapping this up and I'll go ahead and show you what all I've done. And then almost done with my coffee. And we can go ahead and go on about our days. And I am so close. My goal was on April the 8th to have over 4,000 watch hours and to have 1,000 subscribers. Well, as of right now, I am 137 subscribers away, and I've already reached my watch hours. So I do want to say thank you to everybody that is subscribed. And it's so exciting. Like, it's kind of weird to think that people have actually watched me for 4,000 hours. Like, they looked at this face for 4,000 hours. Not one individual person, but just overall. So I am pretty much done. I got one little whip here that I'm not going to do right now. I don't even know if I'm going to finish it up because it's not quite the right, it's a lot littler. So I don't even know if I'm going to finish that up for market. I might just give it to one of the girls. And then the same thing with this. It's just so tiny. Do you think it would be cute with 2? So I might make 2 and just do it like that. Haven't decided. Not going to worry about that right now. But I did get done quite a few of these. Like I said, they didn't take very long at all to do all these. So I wanted to show you. Oh, I couldn't get it on my finger. So I got this one done. That's 1, 2, 3. It's 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I got 11 with the keychain clasp on there. So I will go ahead and be adding those to inventory, and I will be reviewing some of that inventory in my next video. I want to thank you so much for taking your time out to spend with me today and drink our coffee. Got like 2 more drinks left. Coffee's empty. So thank you so much for taking your time out with me today and sharing my coffee with me. If you have any questions or comments about anything you've seen in this video, please feel free to chat with me in the comment section. I love hearing from each and every one of you whenever I post a video. It's great. So thank you so much, and I do hope you have a wonderful and blessed week this week, and that you, for us, enjoy the weather. The weather's pretty decent, and you enjoy what's going on in your area. Thank you so much, and God bless.